Let me get my camera adjusted. Oh, it's gonna just like flop over. Oh my gosh. All right, come on, come on. Come on, little guy. Work with me here. Well, I guess I'll just hold it. Hi, Sarah. Okay, good. Can you hear me? Okay, well, I wanted to come on tonight to sort of make lemonade out of some lemons. I was supposed to be going live in a Facebook virtual event right now, and technology is not my friend at this present moment, and something is not working, and I have no idea what it is. And so I'm pivoting. I'm gonna do what I know I can do, which is make this video on YouTube and then give everybody who wanted to see it a link to listen in. So today we did an every hour on the hour live beauty tutorials event on Facebook. And we had so much fun. I partnered together with some of my sister leaders in our great company called Mary Kay. And we just had fun today online with women. We kept the mood lighthearted. We made jokes about push-up bras and screaming kids, and we even saw some screaming kids while moms were doing beauty tutorials, and that is just who we are. I am so excited to be a part of a sisterhood where women are allowed to be real, and they are allowed to be faith-oriented, family-focused, and still have a career. And that is the kind of person that is a part of our company right now in the leadership positions that I get to work with every single day. And I cannot tell you how awesome it was for me to see Sarah with her big earrings on. I mean, I took like a piece of advice from every single person who taught today. I've got my big earrings on, thanks to you, Sarah, because it does just make you feel better when you're in quarantine or social isolation or social distancing to put on some big earrings and pretend like you have somewhere to go. Hey, Angel. And so, I mean, really, let's be honest, this is the most dressed and polished I have been since I started social distancing like a week ago, so I hope you're enjoying it. So this beat did not come easy tonight, honey. I took my time. And it was kind of funny because all day as these tutorials were going on, I was adding a layer of my makeup with whoever was doing the tutorial. So we started with like the base, we started with brows from Cassandra, which this, by the way, is the work night brow. Do you like my work night brow from Cassandra? The Cupid bow lips from Bethany. Do you like my Cupid's bow, Bethany? Benenati. I did my Cupid's bow lift from Bethany. I minked my eyelashes that Tracy taught us. Lindsay, I've got my Sonic skin brush every day, honey, in the shower. That was my favorite tip from you today. The light under my eyes. I really did highlight under my eyes today after listening to Jessica's tutorial, and I really think it makes a difference how she gave me that brush tip to go up underneath the corners. Don't you think my eyes look bright? And it's almost 10 o'clock at night, so East Coasters, and so I'm impressed by that. I loved Courtney's skincare class because I learned so many things that I didn't know before about mixing and matching our lines and our cleansers and our skincare formula. So Courtney just always blows my mind. My favorite tip she gave today was about the difference between a moisturizer and a serum. One is like your bra that holds everything together, and the other is like the t-shirt that goes over the top. Brilliant. The contour. So I look like a Kardashian from Candy was brilliant. I loved that, Candy. The tools of the trade from Cheryl. Cheryl's brilliant line tonight was that all makeup is the same, but the difference between a makeup artist look and an amateur look is the tools that you use to put it on. Everybody gets the same box of stuff, but it's the tools you use, and that is so true. So I want you to know, Cheryl, I used my tools tonight to apply especially my liquid foundation, and I think it looks really, really even and really pretty. And Shine Control from Taylor. Oh my gosh, I loved the beauty blotters, a pack of 75 for $6. That was my favorite. And then the eye patches, closing it down with eye creams with Betsy. I'm gonna put my eye patches on tonight after I wash off this beat, and I'm going to relax with my hubby in front of the TV. I'm sure many of you are doing the same exact thing. How many things are there really to do in quarantine, right? So I want you to comment for me. I heard that you guys are streaming this somehow into that Facebook group. You guys are amazing. Thank you for not giving up, directors, and getting the women who participated in our event today on this message because I know it's for you. It's for somebody tonight, or we would not have this many obstacles in getting you to hear it. This is for somebody tonight. So if you were on today, tell in the comments right now your favorite tip from the day that you learned, or your top 2, or anything that blew your mind, or just like a buzzword that you're taking away from your Mary Kay tricks, tips, and tutorials day with your friends, because I could not believe the brilliance that came from these incredible sales directors today. So I know you appreciated it. Tell your favorite tips in the comments. Post it to the page because I want to know. The next thing I want to know is, are you an introvert or are you an extrovert? I really feel like the quarantine is helping us to try to figure that out a little bit. I used to think I was an introvert, but I am going a little bit crazy. I couldn't wait to get on here and see and talk and interact with some grown adult women. And so I want to tell you just really fast a little bit about me so I'm not a total stranger to you. But again, my name is Jordan. I've been with Mary Kay, this great company, for 17 years. So I am not on some high as a newbie in the business, excited about direct selling, or excited about beauty products, or excited about the change in my skin, although all those things are true. I stand before you today as a woman who's really built a life that I love, designing my day every single day, growing as a woman through the mentorship process, the free mentorship that I get in Mary Kay with most incredible, brilliant business women from around the world, if you ask my humble opinion. And I've walked out a career for 17 years. Have I had a pink Cadillac? Yes. In fact, I've had 8 pink Cadillacs in my journey with Mary Kay. No, they don't all sit in the driveway. They take them away every 2 years and give you a new one. But yes, right now, I'm proud to tell you, I'm proud to stand before you and tell you my group in Mary Kay that I lead and mentor and coach every single day is number 4 in the country. We sell more Mary Kay than all but 3 other groups in the entire United States. And I'm so proud of that. And we haven't just done it one time. We do it year after year after year. We're at the top of this company. And I want to invite you into the fun. I'm not asking you to change careers. I'm not asking you to make a huge life decision in the midst of all kinds of upheaval. I just want to acknowledge how you're feeling right now. I want to acknowledge that things are crazy, that I have never lived through a time in our nation's history like this. And I know you haven't either. This is unprecedented, this global pandemic. So I know that you're worried. I know that things are uncertain. I know that things today are not the same as they were yesterday, and things tomorrow are not going to be the same as they are today. And I'm feeling all the things that you're feeling. And I just want to let you know that in Mary Kay, we have this like incredible pink sisterhood across the map. And I just want you to like imagine this, like close your eyes and just imagine there is this like map of the United States. And really, if you want to expand it, if you want to zoom out a little bit, you could see North America, and zoom out even further and you start to see the Atlantic Ocean and the Pacific on one side. And then you zoom out even further and you can see the whole world. Honestly, there are women in Mary Kay in 48 countries around the world. And we as a company are praying for the victims, the families of this coronavirus. We are praying for nations. We are praying for governments. We are praying for women who are at home. We are praying for mothers who are trying to homeschool children for the first time. We are praying for medical workers. We are praying for leaders. We are praying for people who are on the ground. We're praying for our staff at Mary Kay. You guys, Mary Kay, believe it or not, is not closed. You know what? If you're a Mary Kay beauty consultant and you're still in the group, or you're even on this YouTube live right now, and you have sold product in the last, let's say if you've sold any Mary Kay in the last 10, 12 days, tell us how much you sold. What's your sales total for the last 10 or 12 days? Because I want the women on here who have loved our products, who have fallen in love with you like I love you, who want a plan B. You know what? I don't think there's a woman today, a family today, that right now in the current economic climate is not thinking about a plan B for career, for finances, for the future. And so I don't think there's anybody on here who it hasn't crossed their mind, maybe I could take a look at this Mary Kay. You know, these products are good. Women do love them. I do see them selling. I am going to buy these items. You know, when there is an economic recession or depression or even a downturn, there are 3 markets that never fail. And I want to tell you what they are in case you don't know, because I wouldn't have known unless I was in this industry. The first market that never fails in an economic recession or depression is alcohol. Now, you might not see any businesses open in your local community, but I haven't heard that they've closed the liquor stores. And that is because it is a crutch for people. It's something, it's a quick happy, it's an escape. The number 2 market that never fails in an economic downturn is tobacco. Tobacco for the same reason. It's because it's a happy, it's a feel good. And you know what? Most people who are buying it are literally addicted to it. They can't stop buying it, even if they wanted to stop buying it. The third category of in the economy, in commerce, that never fails when there is an economic recession or depression is personal care products and cosmetics. That is where we fall in Mary Kay. Now, there are a million things out there that you could sell for a plan B, and there are great companies, there are great products. I'm sure there are great organizations out there that you could join, or maybe you've been a part of in the past. But I just want to say, personal care products and cosmetics, number 1, are consumable. That means that a woman puts on that cleanser Courtney talked about every morning, she washes her face with it every night, and 2 times a day it's going down the drain. And guess what? We can't restock the Mary Kay cleanser that our skin just loves so much in Target or at Walmart. You have to call your Mary Kay beauty consultant, who, by the way, her goal is to become your friend, to know your skin inside and out. I always say at my parties to my clients, I want your face to go with me the rest of your days. Like, I just want you to look better and better and better as you get older and older and older. That's my job. How old you look is how old you are is your business. How old you look is mine. And I do always say that because as women age, they don't use less skincare and cosmetics. They use more, you guys. We have a recession-proof consumable product, and that's something you should think about if you're looking for a plan B. And like I said, with these uncertain times, I don't believe anybody isn't thinking about a plan B. What would happen if, God forbid, your job was eliminated in the next 30, 60, 90 days? What would happen if your spouse's job was eliminated, God forbid, in the next 30, 60, 90 days, or some tragedy struck? And I don't want to be doom and gloom, you guys. I'm trying to be unselfish. I'm trying to tell you right now that we have a treasure here in Mary Kay that could be the lifeline that you've been praying for, or worrying about, or stewing about, or waking you up in the night. And it would be so selfish of me to not say it, because you guys, it costs $100. It's 10 little $10 bills to join Mary Kay and have the option, to have the access, to have the choice, to learn a new skill, to think a new thought, to grow a new branch, to water a new plant, to become a new version of you if and when you choose to, or God forbid if you have to. And Mary Kay is the safest place in the world to fail. And when I tell you we celebrate the try, we celebrate the try in Mary Kay. We always say your triumph comes in the try, and it sounds cheesy, but it is so true. The worst thing that could happen if you join Mary Kay is you get a bag, a box comes to your door from UPS. Remember I told you Mary Kay is not closed, and don't think for one second I'm taking for granted those employees going to the Mary Kay product distribution centers, going to the Mary Kay manufacturing plants, packing my product boxes, shipping my items safely. By the way, we're a 0 landfill status shipping and manufacturing facility. And by the way, we're a $5 billion global beauty giant. Everybody knows Mary Kay. Your grandma probably used Mary Kay. Your mom might have tried Mary Kay. But honey, it ain't your grandma's Mary Kay anymore. It is an unbelievable $5 billion debt-free Christian corporation with, in my opinion, as you saw today, state-of-the-art, best products out there. You can compare our products with anything out there. My best friend is a beauty junkie. And let me tell you, she tries everything. She tries everything from the highest high end to the lowest low end. Whatever bloggers recommend, whatever she finds on the side of the road, honey, she's going to try it. And when I tell you, for 2 decades almost, she's been using Mary Kay consistently for the products that matter most. It's Mary Kay, you guys. It's the best price point for the best quality. And so I don't take for granted that our product line is still coming, that I can still order my products, sell to my customers, and make a 50% profit. 50. It's the highest commission paid in all of direct sales. So you could sell something else where you make 30%. You could sell something else that you're more passionate about where you might make 5%, 7%, depending on how big of an item you sell. You might make 12%, and if you have 5 team members, you can make X amount, and it's super confusing. In Mary Kay, let me explain to you how simple it is to know how much money you're making. You divide by 2. You sell a cleanser for $12, you make $6. You sell a skincare set for $106, you make half. It's so simple. And so when you saw these women just post how much they sold this week, divide by 2. That's their profit for the week, working exclusively from home on their phones. Have you ever wanted a business that you could work around your family instead of scheduling your family around your work? Oh, this is one of the reasons today, as a mother of 2 little girls, I would never consider leaving Mary Kay. You couldn't pay me enough to give up my Mary Kay income and my flexibility of life, the way that I'm able to design my day around homeschooling my 2 children. Did I ever think I'd be a homeschooling mom? No, but sometimes life leads you down paths you don't expect. Wouldn't you agree with that? Has life ever led you down a path you didn't expect? Well, I just want to throw this out there. Maybe this Mary Kay is a path you didn't expect. And maybe you've been praying for safety, you've been praying for security, you've been praying for new friends, you've been praying for a mentor, you've been praying for relationships, you've been praying for a way to feel more self-confident. Maybe this is the path you didn't expect. You know what? I hear women all the time say, I'm too busy to do something like what you do, Jordan. I'm just too busy to start another business. I'm too busy in my life. I don't really want to work. I feel called to do, ministry. I feel called to be at home. I feel called to my job, my career, whatever. I respect that. I get that there are just sometimes too many things on our calendar. But let me just say right now, we have no idea what the future holds. And I just want to say we all have the same 24 hours in a day. And what you do with those 24 hours is totally up to you. When I think about President Trump and I think about Vice President Pence and I think about Joe Biden and I think about some of these politicians right now that are out there on the front lines and all that they get done in a day. And I think to myself, how do they do that? I have the same 24 hours in the day that they have. They are just operating at a higher level than I am. And I need to learn how to operate at a higher level. If you want to get more done in your day and or be more effective in the time you do spend working in your day, you're going to learn that in Mary Kay for free. You don't need to hire a life coach to learn that. You don't need to pay for an expensive course on personal development to learn that. We teach those things in Mary Kay. Mary Kay is the best self-improvement course you'll ever be paid to take. You're going to get paid for selling your product. You're going to get paid if you decide, it's your choice, by the way, to build a team. And we are not a pyramid company. We have no pyramid structure whatsoever. If you wanted to build a Mary Kay business just on that 50% profit selling the product, you could do that all day long. You could do it for decades. You could do it for the rest of your life. And in fact, there are women who do. But if you did decide to build a team, it's a second stream of income that we do have available for you. And so you could build a team, get your mom, your sister, and your best friend, your 3 besties from college, your Bible study buddy, your mentor from CrossFit. You could add people to your team that you want to involve into this plan B, that you want to offer a lifeline to, that you want to be a support system to, and bring her into this. Were you not impressed by the optimism, the energy, the vitality, the heart of a prayer warrior that the women had today teaching you about eyeliner? This company is so much deeper than skin. It's more than skin deep. It's more than makeup. It's not your grandma's Mary Kay. I always say, the deeper you look into Mary Kay, the better the view. The less you know about it, the more misconceptions you have. And the more you know about it, the more you want to be a part of it. And so I'm sharing from my heart with you. You're not too busy to fit this in. Women make time for things in their life that they find add enough value. When I was a college student and I was getting ready to start my Mary Kay business, there were I was at UNC Chapel Hill, go Tar Heels, and I had a couple of majors. I was really an overachiever, #Enneagram 3. Anybody over here? What is your Enneagram number? I want to hear your Enneagram number. Put it in the comments. I want to know, who am I talking to? Those of you who are not 3s are already this girl talks way too fast. Does she not know it's almost 10 o'clock and I am ready to go to bed? Okay. So I was at UNC Chapel Hill and I was getting asked out on dates. Now, I was cute then. And so I was getting asked out on a lot of dates, but I was just not interested. You ever been asked out on a date and you were just, honey, you were not interested? Okay. I was not interested in most of these men. Do you call them? At that time I was guys, boys. And so I was no. And every date I got asked out on, I would just say, no, I'm too busy. I can't. I have to study. No, I have this Bible study. No, I'm going out with my girlfriends. I'm too busy. I'm sorry. I'm stressed. My schedule is so packed this week. I can't go. And then all of a sudden, this guy came into my life. His name was Brent Eicher. Sound familiar? That is my last name now, honey, after 15 years together. And all of a sudden, I had time. I had weekends free. I had Saturday night free. You want to take me out on Sunday morning? Yes, I will be there. Anytime this guy said he was going to take me out, it was like suddenly my calendar was clear, because women find time for things that add value to their lives. And so Mary Kate is a nooks and crannies opportunity. You can fit it in where you can get it in. And that's something I love about this being a plan B for your life, because if it adds enough value, you're gonna find time for it. Okay, so I wanna talk to you if you don't think you're the sales type. That's fine. I wasn't the sales type. I know many women who are Mary Kay beauty consultants on here would say they're not the sales type either. And in fact, women who come from a sales background and think that's going to be an advantage to them in this business, I can tell you after coaching women for 17 years, I have to untrain a lot of bad salesy techniques for women that come from a sales background. Because when it comes to skincare and cosmetics, you guys, this is like buying lingerie or something. It's intimate. It's like, what tampons do you use? It's like you're taking off your makeup in front of someone. Your Mary Kay beauty consultant is seeing your naked skin. She's trying to help you figure out and solve your skin issues and problems. And so it's vulnerable. It's like sitting in your hairdresser's chair. Does anybody know more secrets in town than the hairdresser? So that's why I think the less salesy you are, the better you're going to do, because women, this is an education-based company. That's why we educated you all day today in the tricks and tips and tutorials, because we want to give away all the best free skincare advice that we can. And then, oh, by the way, we happen to have a product to fill whatever need that you've got, and we stand by it. We love it. If you like it as well as what you're currently using or better than what you're currently using, support small business. I mean, is support small business not splashed all over your social media right now? You can be the small business that your neighbors and friends and family are going to support. Is there any reason why you couldn't figure this out, even if you're not the sales type, to just join the sisterhood, kind of like watch us swimming along and join and follow the current until you feel you can branch out and take your own path? Because I promise you, we have a 58-year history of women supporting each other, women coming together, women who have blazed the trail before you so you don't have to reinvent the wheel. We have the words, we have the products, we have the text to send, we have the social media images. This is a plug and play business. As soon as you sign up for that $100, you get a bag full of products. You get over $300, $400 worth of free full-size Mary Kay skincare and makeup products to start using for yourself, or to like practice on your dog during quarantine, okay? And then in the bag, you get like Mary Kay University. You get all kinds of resources. You get a fabulous book, Mary Kay's own autobiography, which is one of the most inspiring books that I've ever read. And I'm not just saying that. I always say that is not an exaggeration. If you have any sort of inclination for female empowerment or girl power or like shattering glass ceilings, breaking stereotypes in the feminine arena, you need to read Mary Kay Ash's story, because I believe personally that she was one of the greatest female entrepreneurs of the entire 20th century. This woman is bomb, and you will be inspired to be a better version of yourself, even if you never join this company. If you just stay a customer, then honestly, you will love that book. It comes for your $100. It's like the best. You could go to try to buy toilet paper and blow $100 on like fear food, like Doritos and like Teddy Grahams and club crackers and frozen, pizzas and fear food over this virus. Or you could spend $100 in Mary Kay and give yourself access to this plan B. You're not too busy. If you're not the sales type, it's okay. You can find the time. The last thing I say that women think is they think maybe I'll just wait. It sounds good, but maybe I'll wait. Maybe I will do it when things settle down, or when, my kids go back to school, or when Corona is over, or when my husband, knows whether we're moving across the country or not, or after the wedding, or when I have the baby, or women sometimes out of fear procrastinate making a decision like this. And I just want to say, this is, again, you're not signing your name away in blood or something on some contract and changing careers. This is just a simple $100 decision to decide if you want access. Number one, you get access to making some extra money from your phone at home with a company, trusted brand, trusted reputation, and products that work. With, I think, the best women in the world. Like Mary Kay women, I'd put them up against any women anywhere. We are positive on purpose. We are not naive to what's happening in the world. And I keep saying this week. To be positive in a negative situation is not naive, it's leadership. And that's what we're promoting in Mary Kay. Yes, we're still living in the world, but we are vibrating at a higher frequency on purpose. Because what can we do? What does worry help? What does being negative impact? Nobody but us. And I want to be a good example in my home. I want my children to still feel happy. I want them to pray instead of worry. I want my children to see a mom who's being positive on purpose and looking expectantly to God to give us our next breath, to give us the next day, to give us the healing we need. I mean, this is the kind of life I want to live. And guess where I get this support for being this way? It's from my Mary Kay Sisterhood. So maybe you just need some new friends. Like maybe you just need a positive support system. Maybe you're so tired of everyone making you negative. Have you ever been in the situation where you're just like, oh my gosh, I walked into work and everyone was just in a mood and was talking about how tired they were and how annoying the debate was, the president's speech. And, everybody was talking about how disappointed they are in the letter from the company that the boss put out and how they're, taking away flex time and and all of a sudden, you were having a good morning and you go in and you hear all that and you're like, I'm in a mood too. All of a sudden you're like, yeah, I don't like that. And you find yourself saying things you wouldn't have been saying, feeling things you wouldn't have been feeling because you're in that environment. You become like the people you hang around. I teach that to my kids. Don't you teach that to your kids? Did your mom teach that to you? You become like the people you associate with. And I just want to tell you in Mary Kay, for that $100, you get access to a business. You get 50% discount on personal care products for your family shipped right to your door safely from our state-of-the-art manufacturing facilities in Dallas, Texas. Mary Kay products are manufactured in the United States. We don't test on animals. Mary Kay Ash, the woman who founded this company, was a member of PETA. She called her dog, Gigi, her fur person. It was not even allowed to be referred to as a dog. It was a fur person. That's how much Mary Kay loved animals. And we give money towards alternatives to animal research, to the Johns Hopkins University, to alternatives to animal testing. We do all that. We test on people like me. We are a company that loves animals. Like I said, we're a zero landfill status company. And then we have the Mary Kay Foundation. By the way, if you needed one more reason to order a kit and just come hang out with us and get 50% off and have a way to make extra money from your phone right now during this uncertain times, we have the Mary Kay Foundation. The Mary Kay Foundation is our charitable organization. It's our 501c3 nonprofit. It's funded by Mary Kay corporate profits and by the sales force. So every single product that you bought today, if you bought a product today, I want you to put a woo in the comments. If you bought something today, and I want to tell you why. The money that you just spent today, a portion of it is going to support two causes that are precious to women all over the world. Number one is research for a cure for cancers affecting women. Mary Kay donates tens of millions of dollars every single year to research for cures for cancers affecting women, obviously primarily breast cancers, but also ovarian cancers, vaginal cancers, all kinds of different cancers that affect women. That's the biggest portion of our Mary Kay Foundation. We're not just like Pink in October with the pink ribbons where the whole world donates to breast cancer research. We do it with the sale of every single Mary Kay product every day of every week of every month of every year, 365 days. Are you impressed by that? I hope you are, because it's impressive. The second thing that we do is we donate monies, $10,000 shelter grants, without any stipulation on how the shelter has to use the money, to domestic violence shelters in the United States and abroad. These are shelters protecting and housing women who are running from abusers. They're fleeing their homes, many of them with children in tow, and we're giving $10,000 shelter grants to local communities to help them pay their bills, to help them keep the lights on, to help them buy diapers and formula, to help them rehabilitate women and provide them with career counseling, provide them with a suit to wear. I mean, if you care about the brand that you support Mary Kay. Is there any reason why you're supporting your local friend who's a small business owner? You're supporting these two amazing charitable causes with every product that you buy. You're supporting a brand that enriches women's lives all over the world. You guys, in Mary Kay, there are women in Muslim nations. There are women in Mary Kay in China, women in Czech Republic, women in places in Russia where the government literally runs their lives, where some nations' women are literally seen as property. And they are able to start and run a Mary Kay business. And to tell you that their lives are changed through this company is an understatement of the century. So you have no idea. The deeper you look into Mary Kay, the better the view. I am so serious. The better the view. Okay, sorry, let me give you personal space. No germs through the internet. But really, seriously, I'm so passionate about this. I don't understand why everybody in the world wouldn't decide. So here's what I want you to do before I give away the Amazon gift card. Y'all know we're giving away a $100 Amazon gift card. Now, if you win the $100 Amazon gift card and you would rather have the $100 to buy your Mary Kay starter kit, you let your beauty consultant know and we will make that happen for you. Does that sound good? Okay, before I give away the Amazon gift card, here's something I want to know from you. I want some feedback from you if you're not a Mary Kay beauty consultant as of right now, this moment. I want to hear an A, B, or a C in the comments. And if you give me some feedback, A, B, or C, you're going to get an extra 3 entries into the drawing, okay? Here's the A. I'm an A person if. You're going to put an A in the comments if. All you're thinking right now is A for absolutely. Absolutely. Are you kidding me, Jordan? Why? Why wouldn't I spend my $100 to give this a shot? I get half price on all my Mary Kay products. I get to be a small business owner in my community and have people start ordering their shave cream, body wash, shower gel, hand lotion, lip balm, sunscreen from me during quarantine, since it's much safer than ordering it from other places. And they're supporting small business and I get to make a little income doing that. Why would I say no? Absolutely, sign me up. I love this stuff anyway. And I would love to get it at a discount like a pink Costco. That's an A. So if you're an A, put an A in the comments and we're gonna get your kit ordered with you tonight. We can't wait to celebrate, welcome you into this most fabulous sisterhood ever. B, if you're a B person, B is, I'm on the borderline. B, I'm borderline. I still have a few more questions that I want answered, but I'm really interested. And if I can get these few little like outlying questions that are just nagging me a little bit in my brain back here, they're like in the back of my brain, then I would be excited to learn more. That's a B. A C person is customer, cheerleader. You are like, I am so down with all of this, guys. I love Mary Kay. I love using the products. I'm going to buy the products. I want to pay full price. They're that good because even the full price, you know, is good. But I want to stay a customer and I want to be a cheerleader and send referrals to my beauty consultant. Because even though this might not be for me right now or not ever, that's okay. I can think of somebody who might be perfect fit for this company and for this sisterhood and needs a plan B right now. I know you guys, like I do, have friends and family members and maybe even you, people who are having to undergo this COVID situation and all of the changes that are happening. And that was a pile on from what was happening in their life already. They were already in an on-the-rocks marriage. They were already planning to move. They already just had a miscarriage. They already were feeling anxiety and depression. They already had a child who just got thrown in prison. They already just lost somebody that they loved. I mean, and this is on top of that. And you know what? There are people struggling. There are people hurting. And I want to be part of the solution. I want to be part of the movement to bring people some joy, to bring people some peace, to bring people some happiness, to bring people some answers, to throw somebody a lifeline. And I really do think that a business with Mary Kay could be that. So our products are still being manufactured. They're still being shipped. They're still being sold. We're still earning money. And we invite you to join us. Like, I would love to welcome you, any of you who decide to order a $100 kit right now and have an option for your family, to have an opportunity for your family. I would love to welcome you and celebrate you. So I can't wait to hear, because I know there's somebody on here that this message was for. It was directly for you. And if you know that's you right now, don't dig up in doubt what was planted in faith. Don't dig up in doubt. That means don't go into your own head and like overanalyze or overthink or be fearful or talk yourself out of it. Like I said, the worst thing that can possibly happen is you get the bag, you rob it of the products, you use them all, you throw it under your bed, and you forget you ever signed up. Okay, that's the worst thing that could possibly happen. The best thing that could possibly happen is you find a plan B that you love You get 50% off on some of the best products. You help an amazing charitable organization. You support your girlfriend who invited you. And you might even just find that you have a niche here with us, that you have a career waiting for you. And that's something you can find out more about at any moment. But right now, it's a $10 bill decision. And I really hope that you will decide to join us. So I'm going to hop off. I'm going to try to figure out if Facebook has stopped blocking me from commenting in the group. And we are going to do the drawing for the $100 Amazon giveaway. So don't forget to make your comments here, because every comment gets you an extra chance in winning the $100 gift card. And if you want to use your $100 to buy a Mary Kay starter kit, all the better. We will totally hook you up for that. All right, so this is Jordan Eicher signing off. I believe in you guys. I really believe you are the girl for the job. And I just want to say thanks. Thanks for spending some of your quarantine with us in Mary Kay. And I hope you're glad that you did. Good night. Good night.